Hi, this is Harry Campbell from Biofeedback Resources, and I got my brand new EVU TPS system from Thought Technology. Gonna open this up. Here it is. This is the new device, portable biofeedback device from Thought Technology that allows us to do temperature, skin conductance, and heart rate variability on a Android phone or tablet. So I'm going to open this up. We've been waiting for this for a while here. So it comes in this nice package. Open this up here, and here we go. So this is the device itself. You can see how small it is. There. This is the rest of the box here. Open this up. See what else is in here. Okay. Alright, so now we have the carrying case. And we got some bands here that also come with it. Looks like there's different sizes that we get. And different colors. So we'll get into what all that means in the instructions. You can see how it would fit into the case, so you can carry that around with you. Another box here. And this is the charger. So first thing I'm going to do is plug this in so we can get it charged up. And here's the instruction manual. Pretty small manual, so that should mean that it's pretty easy to use. Not a whole lot to have to learn about using it. This is the user guide. And then there's just a packing list in here, so that's the box. I'll probably keep this box. And just kind of put everything back in there, except for the user guide and probably one of these bands. So I'll keep one of these bands out, assuming that they are different sizes. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'll plug this in and charge it up, and then we'll continue after we get it all charged up and we'll be ready to go. Now the other thing that I got is a tablet to run this. Okay, so now it's plugged in and you can see it's charging. Got that light on. So that means that the power is getting to it. So we will let that charge, and then we're going to take a look at the tablet that I got to run this. Now I already have a iPad mini that I'm using for other things. This device does not run on Apple products, at least for now, as far as I know. The plan is to run on Androids because there are more Android devices out there, and so the applications were developed to run on Android tablets and phones. So since I have an iPhone and I have a iPad mini, I ordered a tablet. This is a Lenovo 10-inch tablet. This is the model TB-X103F. So I'm going to open this up. And there are some devices that are going to only run on Android, just like there are some devices that only run on Apple. You can think of the HeartMath devices that started out where they only run on Apple operating system. So they run on iPhones and the iPads. I have heard some talk recently about the possibility of something running on Androids in the future, but I don't know about that. So I just opened the box for this Lenovo tablet, and here it is. This is actually a bit bigger than my iPad mini, so that's a good thing. And there's other stuff in here. I'll go through and see what we have. That's probably just a cleaning cloth in here. The safety warranty and quick start guide. And now it looks like we're getting to what we need. So this looks like the charger and charging cable. So I'll plug this all together. Okay, plug that in. And then we get this tablet out of this plastic. I don't know why I always save so much of the packaging of these things. Never end up using it again, but you know, they look so nice you just want to hold on to them for some reason. At least I do. Alright, so now I'm plugging in okay, that's plugged in now, and I'll plug into an outlet to charge this up. So I'm back. Last night I finished setting up my Lenovo tablet for the first time at home. I did that using my Wi-Fi. So I'm going to turn this on now. Let's see. It should be coming on. Yeah, there we go. So that's coming on. And once it boots up, I'm going to just show you how far I got. Haven't totally set this up yet, but what I'm doing is I'm setting up the Thought Technology TPS unit with the app. So I downloaded the app last night. This is the carrying case. I'm going to open that up. And this is the unit. Pretty small. So I'm going to finish setting that up. I'm not going to be able to do all of this right now because Actually am in the Bronx, just finished seeing a client, and I got to get back to the office, but let's see what we got so far. So this is my front page of my tablet here. Let me just see if I can get it to stay awake. Okay, so now this is my front page here, my desktop. This is my apps there. And I've loaded some other apps, so I'll go into those in another time. Okay, here it is. So it's the Evo Sense. That's right here. Okay, so we're going to open that up and see what happens. So this is the opening screen. There's a welcome and practice. Now, I mean, login and practice. Actually, it does have welcome first, then login and practice. So we're going to go through those, go through the welcome. I guess the welcome is the login and practice. So it's just saying welcome, and then the next thing we do would be to log in. Now, I haven't set anything up, so I don't have a login, but it'll probably have me set it up. So I've got to make up a username and password. So I'll do that now. And I may need to be online. So if I need to be online, then I'm going to have to finish this later. So if you see that I'm wearing different things through this video, that means that I just did this at different times. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I put in a username and password, and now I come up with this screen. So it's create an account. I have to put in my name, my username, email, password, confirm the password, and you can also add a clinician name and email, which is not required. Okay, so I've filled this in. I'm not going to put anything for a clinician name, as I'm going to be my own clinician here. If I was setting this up for a client of mine, then they put their information in, and they can put my name as a clinician or whoever their clinician is. Okay, so got that done. Now I'm going to click there. Alright, so now this is the home screen, and before I continue anymore, I'm going to have to figure out how to do the pairing and stuff like that. So we'll do that next. For now, I'm going to take off because I got some other stuff I got to do, and we'll come back to this in a bit. I will probably be wearing something else. See you. So I have gotten this new portable TPS device set up on my tablet. This is the case that it comes in, and this is the tablet screen. This is a Lenovo tablet. I just have it propped up on my laptop here. I'm at a conference right now. So this is the app here, the Evo Sense app. So I'm going to tap on that to open it up. Okay, and this is what the app looks like. So I'm going to click on, that's the home. These are the buttons here. I'm going to click on train. Now it wants to connect to the sensor, which is not set up, so I'm going to have to set that up. So I've got to open this case, and I'm going to put the sensor on. Okay, so we're starting over anyway. So I got this sensor on my finger here. Now this uses a band to attach to the finger, and I've got it on here. It comes with a few different bands. They're different sizes, and you can choose the one that you prefer. This is where the band hooks onto the actual device. So this band is not permanently fixed onto the onto the device. So you just you hook it on these two pieces here, and then you wrap it around the finger, and then this part locks it in to the proper tightness.
The massage therapist, chair massage therapist.
Okay, there's an announcement going on, so I got to wait for that to be over. I'm actually at the Psychotherapy Networking Conference. So this is their photo booth here, Psychotherapy Networker photo booth. I guess I should be taking a photo here. So this is me. This is me at the photo booth.
Beginning at 12 noon. After your workshops are over, come back in.
I'm displaying the technology screen here. All right, so back to this. So now that I have the device on my finger, I'm going to click on train again, and it detects the device. Now it's trying to connect, but I think I have to turn the power on. So there's a button here. It says unable to connect, so I have to turn the power on here. I'm pressing this button. Okay, now a light came on. So I'm going to hit train again, and we'll see if it'll connect this time. Okay, it's connected. So it starts out here saying that the feedback is going to start soon, and it's counting down 55, 54. The reason for that is because it's including heart rate variability. And when you include heart rate variability in a measurement, in order to gain variability data, you have to get enough data to calculate variability. So it has to get about a minute's worth of data before it can compute variability. After that, you have a sliding window of variability being updated. So here's the screen now. It's at 15, 14, and it's going to keep counting down until we get to 0, and then we'll start to get feedback. 1, 0, there we go. So now we're going to start to get feedback, and the percentage number there is the feedback. So the goal is to, the ideal would be to get to 100%, and you can see where we are now at 36. At the top here, this is a breathing pacer. So as it's going up there, I should be inhaling, and as it's going down, I should be exhaling. And that is something that can be adjusted. I'll figure out how to adjust that later.
The exhibit hall will be open until 7 p.m. tonight. Our reception, you can see, supposedly will be here in the exhibit hall from 5 to 7.
So, again, we have announcements. These are announcements because I'm at the Psychotherapy Networking Conference, or symposium, while I'm doing this demonstration here. So, you know, while there's time that there's not a lot of people here at the booth, I will just be doing some other things. So it took time to do this now. So you just ask you to excuse my background noise if you hear announcements and people talking, things like that. That's just because there's a lot going on here. All right, so here's our percentage, and you can see while I'm talking and being interrupted, the percentage is going down. If I start to follow the breathing pacer, it'll probably go up. Now, down here you have a skin conductance reading. It's at 1.2 microsiemens or micromoles, whichever you prefer. Down here we've got, on the right side, we've got temperature. And then, of course, up here we've got our heart rate variability. Now, we can decide on which modality we want at the top here by just clicking on it here. So if I click on that one, so now skin conductance is at the top. Okay, if I want temperature up there, you can see, first of all, skin conductance went up here and heart rate variability went down where skin conductance was. If I want temperature at the top instead, I just click on temperature, temperature goes up top, and the skin conductance moves down to that place. Heart rate variability is here. So you can see the temperature is 92, which is almost the ideal temperature of 94, 95 degrees. So those are both good. So for me, probably being that the temperature is at 92, skin conductance at 1.1, and the heart rate variability is at 39-40%, I'd probably want to focus on the heart rate variability. So I'm going to bring the heart rate variability back up there. Now I've got the sensor on my finger here. See, there's no wires going to the device. It works on Bluetooth, and so I'm getting up and moving away from the tablet there. So I'm just walking around. Now I'm at the front of my booth here. This is my booth. We're showing, giving away a free webinar on adding biofeedback to mental health practice. And that's my lovely wife there, who's my model. This was a picture taken some time ago, but she still looks pretty much like that. So this is showing where you can sign up for this free webinar. You can see here we've got a bunch of people that signed up already. Started a new page here. Hopefully we'll get some more people signing up for that. We've got information on our biofeedback training. Got stress cards we are giving away. Free biofeedback training boot camp. There's our Brainmaster Atlantis. There's an article I wrote on practice opportunities in biofeedback that was published in the National Psychologist. Our brochures, the company brochures, my business cards there, stress cards we're giving away. There's the Capno trainer that we use for CO2 biofeedback. There's the goodies that probably shouldn't be eating, but it attracts people to come and say hello, so we allow that. There's information on what we offer, our biofeedback training. This is information on my book, What Stress Can Do. And you can actually order the book right there. You can use the quick QR code, and you can also get a free sample chapter of the book from our website. Okay, and then this is the actual book here. This is showing an article that was written. It was actually a front page of the Monitor on Psychology magazine from March of 2016 on biofeedback. So we think psychologists are going to be very interested in adding biofeedback to their practices. Here's the Thought Technology biofeedback screen showing EMG. And I'm coming back over here to our screen, and it was still recording all that time. And now it's showing me my program progress. 255 points to my goal, so I still need to work. Showed the temperature, the heart rate variability, and the skin conductance. There's my session points. And so I can go back and start another training. So this is again going to count down and start another training for me. All the while it's still connected here. Even though I was walking around, it was still collecting data. So if you haven't already gotten information on this TPS device, I suggest you contact us. You can call us at the office. The phone number at the office is 877-669-6463 or 914-441-9714, and we can get you information on the TPS unit. Like I said, I'm here at the Psychotherapy Networker Conference, and you can also get information on our website, biofeedbackinternational.com, and we'll be happy to send you information on the TPS unit. You can call to order them. You can get them on our website. I'm going to be mailing information out to people on the device, so look for that in the mail as well if you're on our mailing list. If you're not on our mailing list, give us a call and we'll put you on there. Okay. So here we are again with the feedback going, and I'm 25% on the heart rate variability. I'm going to see if I can improve that. Just following the pacer. So I'm just doing some breathing now, and you can see I'm bringing the percentage up. It's over 50% now. We started at under 30%. And you can also see when I start talking, it goes down. Okay, I'm going to stop now recording because my battery is getting kind of low on my camera, so I will continue later.